Well, hello. My name is Cory Alvarado, and I work is as a Texas A&M AgriLife Extension agent under the Better Living for Texans, and I am in Gregg County.
Hello, I'm Clint Perkins, and I'm the ag agent here in Smith County.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about teamwork and how you can work together to make a great teamwork within your county as well as your coworkers. So to start off, I want to ask you, what does the acronym TIE stand for?
Well, I'll go ahead and answer that. When Cory came to me about a good office working relationship and stuff like that, I just got to thinking, she was asking us, what can we call this? And we needed a title for it. And what really popped in my mind was TIE. And what it does, it stands for Teamwork Inspires Excellence.
I like it because it also ties everybody together and makes everybody rely on one another.
Absolutely.
That is great. That's a great acronym, something easy that you can definitely always use to make sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to make your teamwork the dream work. All right, so next question. What are some of the things that make a successful county?
Well, in my opinion, what makes a successful county is especially for successful programming efforts, it is imperative that every member of the team works together as a team and not a standalone agent.
I agree. Also, communication is a big thing there. We definitely need to communicate. A lot of times it's really good to have a nice schedule to rely on and to have everybody have access to that calendar.
Okay, that's really good. So what you asked, you said some things in there about having a successful team. So kind of reiterate what you feel like makes a successful team, but also throw in there some of the things that you can do together to create that successful teamwork.
Cory, you want to go first?
Sure, why not? One of the best things is to actually have a working relationship with your team members at your county level. Communication, like I said earlier, is one of the biggest things. And of course, everybody will have to work together. Sometimes it's understandable. Everybody has their own programs and things that they're working on. But it's sometimes it's a little give and take. And so it's a good thing. It's a really good thing that we have a understanding.
Cory is absolutely right. Without good communication, things don't get discussed. Things will fall through the cracks and everything else. But the another thing that really, what I think is, be prepared to help other people. That's what's really important. Like for validation, we had the other day, we had 95 lambing goats. There's no way that Skyler could have done all that by himself or with his committees. So Anthony and I, and our Prairie View ag agent, and as well as our 4-H secretary and everything else, we banded together to do this as a team. And it's just imperative, open communication and have respect for everybody as well.
I think those are very good qualities to have as a team. So with those specifically, let's lead into our last question. What do you feel makes a successful agent?
Well, in my opinion, what makes a successful agent is you got to have passion for what you do. Mm-hmm. I get up every day and my mind's always going, and it's always been that way. But I get up every day and thinking, how can we be a better person? How can we serve our clientele? We get paid off the taxpayers' money, so we actually work for everybody that's in the county that pays taxes. So in order to do that, you got to have a passion. And I always tell these young agents, I'm getting to where I'm the old timer now, but I tell these young agents that come in, being an agent, and Shaniqua, I probably told you because you first stepped with us, but I tell these new agents, it's kind of like being a preacher. you got to have a calling, to be an agent. You got to have a servant's heart. You got to want to help people. So that's, to me, to be a successful agent, that's the things that you have to do. So Cory, you can add to it.
I agree 100% with what Clint said. And, it's always good, to give and take a little bit. If you want something, you got to give something, right?
Absolutely. And Shaniqua, did you say this was the last question?
Yes.
But I also wanted to add something else. What makes a team? In my opinion, a team on the county level, whether it's a 2-agent county or a 6 or 8 agent county, it doesn't make any difference. But what makes a successful team is when you have a group of agents that work together to have a cohesive work environment, and they put the county success above their individual success. And when you do that, every agent in the county will be a success. Like I said, there's an old saying, there's no I in team. So if you go at it, your job on how you can have a successful county, you will have an individual successful program. So that's what I am.
I agree 100% with what Clint is saying, and I have seen it here in my county, and I really thank every member of the county here, all of the agents that, and we all try to help one another. I sometimes help out with the 4-H, and then the 4-H agent, and Shaniqua, and also the FCH agent. We all try to help each other, and so I think it's a really good thing because, like Clint said, if you help each other out, then the whole county is successful.
Well, but another thing that happened just this past week is, our Better Living for Texas agent, Amy, she's, I guess, November, she'd been here a year. But anyway, she had onboarding she had to go to. Well, before she had the onboarding dates, because they didn't know if they were going to make it or not with COVID. So she had some programs planned. And so what happened is she couldn't go. So luckily, this program was Better Living, I can't remember the actual name of it, but they have some raised beds and everything else. Well, just luckily, the topic was composting and insects. Well, I went and did that talk for her, and then Claudine went and did another talk for her. So we banded together, and with that being done, we had different disciplines coming in. We're all different. We all have our specialties and stuff, but I went and did that talk for her. And Claudine went and did that so she still got her numbers and everything, and it was a successful programming.
That's awesome, Clint.
And, and stay in your own lane. I mean, you gotta, because not everybody has a good day every single day. And things happen. Usually, Mondays around here are just heck with phone calls, people coming in, so they got questions from the weekends, and they're just busy. I mean, we live in a fast-paced society now, and we're so fast-paced. And because of these phones right here, we're always connected. So, but here in our office, when an agent has, work to get done, whether it's reports, research, upcoming programs, or whatever, when they go in and shut their office door, that means they don't need to be bothered. They're getting stuff they're, having to catch up on and everything else. I mean, what's today's date? Oh, I got to get my monthly reports finished today. So that's what I'm going to do when I get off the phone here. But, whenever the door's shut, that means, hey, I got stuff to get done, and let's get it done, unless there's an emergency. But, just stay in your own lane and respect each other. And I tell you, I totally enjoy and I look forward to coming to work every day. I love my office teammates. I mean, we're family here. And, we've just made that, we built a team, because I guess we only got one agent that was here in 2018. We had a couple of quit, a couple of transfer and stuff like that. So we were able to, to build a good team here. And with our administration, they worked with us. And I tell you, I totally enjoy coming to work every day. Matter of fact, if I take the day off, I miss them.
That's awesome, Clint. I really love and appreciate my office mates here too. Awesome.
With that, I think that is inspiring words to wrap up what teamwork means. So to wrap up a little bit, remember, teamwork inspires excellence. Communication is the key. So just work to communicate with all of your coworkers and your team, and you will have an excellent office space. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Jeanette.
Thank you.
Okay.